Good evening. This is Stacy here reporting live from channel Area 151, and I just have to tell you guys, I am exhausted. I have, as I promised, I would give you guys an update on my return from the raid on September 20th. So I have returned after a very long walk. Gosh, it's taken me about 15 days on foot. Now you're probably wondering why in the world anybody would choose to trek that on foot, but believe it or not, I did plan on taking a tank with me. I did purchase one a few years ago, got a warranty on it, got a pretty good deal, but it appears that it's had some problems, so it's in the shop. And not to mention, I had ordered some specific military logos off of Amazon. Those did not arrive in time. So I didn't have proper identification on my tank to actually get inside. So I did go on foot. I want to share that experience with you. Now I gotta tell you, you know, even though we are the suburbs of Area 51 here at Area 151, as you can see behind me, a lot of plush grass and vegetation. So I wasn't exactly used to the change of environment. And so on my way back, I unfortunately did contract seasonal affective disorder, where I think my body's confused about what season that we're actually in. So I got back, and I am dealing with that right now. I'm on antibiotics, so I think it's all going to be okay. But speaking of which, I did have some really interesting medical treatments while I was there. As you can see, I've got these pads on me here, and I'm actually a little nervous about taking these guys off. Upon my arrival, I was greeted and welcomed, and I actually went into a spa that they have there at Area 51, known as the Underground Oasis, and that's what they told me it was, that it was a spa for humans. So I was excited, you know. I don't get to get spa treatments very often, so why not? You know, I was a guest, I was in their territory, and they were so warm and inviting by letting me experience their spa. So actually, it wasn't actually that great. They did put these things on me here, and as you can see, there's got these little prongs here. They did put some electricity in that, which, you know, hurt a little, but I will tell you that since that treatment, I am articulating my S's so much better, and my speaking. So I highly recommend that you guys consider this if you have to do a lot of public speaking, or are just, you know, or just like to talk a lot. But I'm actually not going to take these off because I don't know what will happen. When I left, I sort of took something. I did leave a tip, but I did grab something I think is maybe used to detonate this thing. Let me just show you. So this thing here, if you guys have ever seen one of these, I need some help on this because I don't know how to work this, and I'm afraid that I can never take these off. So if you know how to use this, if you're an electrician, if you're a computer software engineer, or if you work on cash registers, can you please comment below this video and reach out to me, because I do need to know how to operate this. So anyway, after that though, that was, you know, interesting. But one of the things they told me in this warm welcome was that I was royalty among the stars, and that I was going to start receiving some royalties. And what they did was put some special contact lenses in my eyes, and I don't think you can see them right now, but I will never have to wear sunglasses ever again. So I just saved a lot of money because I tend to step on my sunglasses. They get shoved in between the console and seat of my car. So actually, that was the greatest gift I could ever receive. You know, I was not expecting that. In addition to that, when I came back, I decided that I am going to start up the Princess Protection Program for other royal beings because it's important that we stay protected in these dark times, and that there's a program that's made and designed specifically just for you, just for that. And I'm actually going to be working on the details soon. Basically, the first month is free. After that, the following month you can pay with IOUs, but that's only good for 30 days. Following that, we will need to get some type of actual labor out of you. So, you know, whether it's scrubbing floors or peeling potatoes in our princess factory, but we are going to need some type of you know, reciprocation for us protecting all the royal princesses. And so that was great that they encouraged me to start this brand new program, and that means a lot. A lot of people asked me, you know, how did you get in? You know, obviously I went on foot. I did have to sneak past security, but I was already aware after doing a little bit of research on the type of beings that were going to be there. So I actually had a plan to get in, and I'm going to share that with you. I actually got this right here. You could probably find this. See, those people are honking at me because they probably saw me, and they're just giving me a little warning, like, hey, it's probably the government. So you can get these at your local spirit store probably, but you know, it worked. I fit right in with the people. So let me just show you what that was like. So yeah, so I was already made aware that there was reptilian and gray beings that were there. I can't see good, but I hope you can see this mask. But I was made aware that they were there, and so I wanted to sort of, you know, I didn't want to disrespect them in any way, but I did want to actually make sure that I could fit in among the people, and I also wanted to show them that I respect who they are, and I honor their species. So this is what I chose to go with, and it turned out pretty well. You know, as far as you know, as far as this mask goes, I was, like I said, I got the warm greeting into the spa, and just as a nice little souvenir, they saw my interest in reptiles, obviously, and while I was there, I actually met a tattoo artist, and that was another thing that they decided to do as a part of my welcoming gift. And it wasn't exactly like a tattoo that you would get here. I actually had to drink a solution that was blue, and they said this will sting a little and you might itch for a couple weeks, but you're going to be really happy with the results. And so far, just 14 days later, I'm getting just a little bit of a mutation here. So I apparently have come into contact with some type of hybridization serum, and so that's how they do tattoos. Basically, they told me in about 9 to 12 weeks it's going to take full effect, and I will be completely covered with this tattoo, which was a little extra, considering I don't really have any tattoos, and so, but I figured go big or go home, right? You know, go big or go home. You're here, you're in Area 51, you know, you want to get it in good with these people, you want to be popular. They did kind of have some hierarchy there. They did have like the popular group, and I could see the ones that weren't so popular, that were alone eating some animals by themselves. And so I figured, you know, I'd really like to be in with the popular crowd. So so that's what I did. So I basically got this nice little tattoo here, you know, and I really did want to stay. I'm not gonna lie, I felt really good there. I had a good time, but there was just one really big problem, and that was that I found out I was allergic to scorpions, and apparently that's a big staple there. Scorpions, and these are not the scorpions that you would shake out of a boot. This is more along the lines of the size of an SUV. So we did some hunting while I was there, and got us a scorpion, and yeah, I wasn't really prepared for that allergy. I didn't bring my EpiPen. I showed you everything that was in my bag. I didn't think I would have a reaction to that. So, but it's okay. They had doctors on hand. They basically just drained my blood, and they told me they were just replacing it with their blood, and everything would be okay. So yeah, so here I am, you know. I mean, I think something has changed within me, because I have walked 15 days on foot without a single drop of water, and just using sunlight as food. So so there you have it, guys. That's I'm probably going to be reporting more on the experience soon. I just wanted to give you guys a brief update of what happened there at Area 51 once I got back here to the station. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great evening.